Looking for Madden 21 Ultimate Team coins with fast delivery? IG Vault has the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 6% off your order.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. And in today's video, we're here with another edition of Duke's Coach's Corner. This is where I go over a full game, unedited, and we're going to be going over all my little tips, all my strategies to help you guys get better at Madden 21. So this was another weekend league game. Man, now this game was probably one of the more crazy games I've played recently. Back and forth all game, some absolute wild things happened, and the ending was just it was just a crazy ending. So I really think you guys will enjoy this game, and also it's just a really good game to break down my offense and what I like to do against a lot of different looks. So I'm going to be running the Giants playbook on defense, the Jets playbook on offense. Guys, if you want to check out my strategies, if you want to learn how to get better at Madden 21, make sure to check out sportsgamers.com. I have all my tips, ebooks, everything up for sale for offense and defense at sportsgamers.com. Also, if you enjoy my YouTube videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure to smash that like button. The likes on these videos definitely help out a lot. And at the end of the day, that's, very important to help the channel grow so I can continue to do these videos for you guys. Now, defensively, made a few changes to my team. I finally got Derwin James, probably the best user in the game in my opinion. After playing with him, he just feels so smooth. Definitely a lot different than Sean Taylor and Simmons, who I've been using most of the year so far. Now, this guy came out trying to establish the run with this wing tight Z. And, he caught me off guard a little bit because he hit me with a big run to start the game. Then he hits me with a play action. So, I'm definitely, this is definitely something different than what I'm used to playing. Like, normally I play people that are running shotgun bunch or trips tight end or bunch tight end, and they basically stay in shotgun all game. So, when you go up against a play like this, it kind of catches you off guard for a second. And, it takes you a minute to kind of get to see what they like to do. Because, do many people you play online run this formation? No, definitely not. So that's why, it can definitely take a second to get, your bearings on defense. So I feel like I've kind of adapted a little bit already. See that he's going to run stretch or play action from that formation. So I changed it up a little bit. That time I went to more of a zone look and took away his little post crosser type read to his tight end. And, he didn't really have much there. So it's 3rd and 7 from the 14. At this point, I'm just really hoping to hold him to a field goal. And now, see, the thing is, okay, so I just said about playing bunch every play or every game. Well, now that he actually is in a must-pass situation, you see he's going right to bunch offset. And really, I think bunch offset is a little bit better than just a regular bunch if we're talking bunch personally. So this is definitely a great formation. You saw his abilities earlier. He had matchup nightmare in his tight end. Nothing was really open here, so he's just going to throw it away. And he's probably going to go ahead and take his 3. But anytime you see someone with matchup nightmare on their tight end, you definitely have to be aware of that because that's obviously someone they're going to be looking to focus on when they pass the ball. Matchup nightmare is a really good ability. I also use it myself a lot of the time. Sometimes I take it off, but that's one of my abilities I do like to have most games I play. So, I saw, from just a little bit I saw of him offensively that, he'll definitely do some things that aren't necessarily considered the meta. And, that's something that when I'm on offense, he could be doing the same thing on defense. He might not just run the standard 3-3-5 wide or odd every play. He might be in something else. So let's see what we gonna get. Like I said, I'm running Jets. I like to come out and bunch tight end, and then I'll audible around between just regular bunch and trips as well. But I like to run mostly a bunch tight end. Depending upon what my opponent is doing, like I said, I will audible around. So the first thing I always do, set my audibles. Like to get that out of the way. Like to go on conservative, just like I said, to prevent fumbles. And so it looks like he's in just a basic 4-man nickel, 4-man line with the nickel. So this could be like just regular over G, could be nickel normal, whatever the case may be. And, obviously, if he's going to be in cover 3, I have bombs for that, but it seems to me all of his abilities seem to be on his secondary players, so he probably has a lot of acrobats, and probably, I would guess, let's see what he has. Give me a second here. So, he has acrobats, he has 1 steps ahead, and then he has some knockout abilities as well. So he has a mix of everything, which probably says, he will play both man and zone. And we hit him, like I said, if he's going to be in cover 3, right over the top, Randy Moss, let's go, touchdown. So a lot of people say, oh, Jets did clear out. It doesn't work the same after the patch. I mean, it must be news to me because, I mean, I hit that, if someone's playing cover 3 on me, I hit that every game I play at least once or twice. If you're going to sit in cover 3 and you don't deep half, you're going to give up a touchdown to me a lot. And, that was big right there because now, I go up and he got ball first. So that's a big advantage here. And it basically forces him to probably have to get a touchdown to, stay in a reasonable spot in the game. Like, if he gets stopped or just has to kick another 3 and I can get another touchdown, like, he's going to be in big trouble. Because, get ball first to already, be behind in the first half, it's not a good situation. Anyways, it looks like he's got a lot of Niners players, too. Maybe he's a Niners theme team. Guys, I would say the Niners right now do have the best theme team in the game. I've been personally running with the Redskins for the longest. And now he's going to come out in goal line. Like, when you just come out in goal line the first play of a drive in the middle of the field, like, I'm not going to lie. I hate that because, like, sometimes, like, these people are, like, actually can run the ball from goal line. And, like, you don't really want to come out in goal line, like, at the 20-yard line because, like, you feel like, yeah, you can stop goal line from goal line. But then, like, it's just too risky. They might just break an 80-yard touchdown. So this is always a very awkward situation to be in. And, like, when people do it, I'm just wondering to myself, like, why? And the next play, he runs play action. And, like, I'm just looking like, how is that not a pick? What in the... Vernon Davis just cooked Derwin James right down the middle of the field. So we just picked up Derwin James, and, we're sitting in cover 4, and he just gets cooked by the tight end first time picking him up. And I'm already like, really, Derwin? That's what all the hype was about. I mean, yeah, normally I'd look to user him, but the thing is, for this defense right here, like, I actually do want him back in the cover 4 because, he reacts a lot better to me in pursuit and run fits from what I've seen than Isaiah Simmons. I do not like the way Isaiah Simmons has been pursuing to the ball, so that's why you see, like, when I'm in the 3-3-5 wide and they're running the ball, I actually put Derwin James at safety. But if I was in my regular defense against someone who passes the ball, I'd just be using Derwin James. But anyways, goal line here. I'm just going to see if I can blow it up, and we were able to do that. He's probably going to end up going for it, though, because it is 4th and 1. I mean, that's what I would do if I was him, especially considering I got ball first, got a field goal, and then my opponent scored a touchdown in 2 plays. I'd definitely be going for it here. But come on, can we get some D here? One time, hold the door. Let's see. Be a big stop. So I'm just kind of, I'm thinking to myself, like, if I just come straight out and goal line again, like, give him a different look, and I'm going to come out in the big nickel over G, and way too easy. So that was way too easy right there. Looks like he audible to a power of some sort, and, had it going to the left. I was more so assuming he might try to run a fullback dive, or maybe power to the right, but, he caught me off guard there. Good play by him. Probably should have stuck with goal line, because goal line actually defends that stuff a lot better. I just honestly didn't, I just played goal line to play before. Just thought maybe I give him a different look. He wouldn't expect it, but didn't work out. Probably should have stuck what worked for me the first time. So anyways, that was a big play in the game there because now he's up again. And, now, I'm right back where I was the first time. Got to score another touchdown. So, see what he's going to adjust on defense. I mean, he's going to stick in that cover 3 all game, and he's going to have problems. I would assume he probably will start mixing it up a bit. So, one thing about when you see this nickel type of defense is you got to see if they can stop the run. Like, obviously, in big nickel over G. See, another thing is, like, it doesn't look to be big nickel over G. Just from the alignment, it's a little bit different. But these types of 4-man lines definitely have gap shoots if the person you're playing knows how to do them. But I don't really know if he does or not. The way he's situating his user, it doesn't honestly look like he does. So we'll see. All right, so right off bat here, you see we have the corner out to our tight end. Again, you guys can see that not only does Matchup Nightmare activate even on passes like that where it's, really there's no, it says it activates for linebackers, right? Matchup Nightmare, but I was closer to a secondary player, still worked. Also, inside Deadeye and Kirk Cousins, you see, throwing on the run, perfect pass. To me, it's just great abilities. I absolutely love both of those abilities because I feel like they work on a lot of situations, more situations than they really should by design. I feel like both of those abilities are overpowered. Anyways, that was very close. He almost got there. Anytime I run bunch tight end and someone's running a lot of zone, I feel like something I forget to do is attack them on the bunch side of corners and flat combos. And I just feel like that's such an easy way to move the ball against zone, and like you just got to make them respect it. That's what I did there, and it opens up the field a lot. If you don't do that enough, people can just start playing the tight end corner routes, the crossers, the delayed fades, and the posts, and they don't really have to respect the sideline too much on the bunch side of the field. I feel like that just makes it way too easy. Right there, we quick snap PA boot over. I don't like to spam it, but at the same time, when I know someone's playing man coverage, which I thought he was there, it's just a great quick hike play. You can maybe make one hot route, quick snap them, and go. And it's such a tough play to stop in man coverage, especially when you have playmaker, which I do. It just opens everything up. So we're at the 11, and this is where it starts to become a little bit more difficult to pass the ball. I know you guys see he's got some good coverage out here. I am able to fit that in on that out route, get that dive animation with Moss on that glitchy out. So, situation now where 2nd and 2 from the 3, I'm going to go ahead and put my ball carry, change it from conservative, because, I'm going to go ahead and just run some fullback dives, most likely, and try to just punch it in with Bo. This is what we have Bo for. I used to, use more of a receiving back, but I switched over to Bo just because for these exact situations, I'd rather have someone who can just pound it in short yardage just like that. Go up another touchdown, so now we're up another, once again, about to be up 4 points, getting ball at half, and this is a big time in the game. If I can hold him here, not really let him get in any points, maybe worst case a field goal, I could go up at half, get ball at half, and, further my lead, potentially even to 2 scores, and that's really what the goal is anytime you're playing Madden. If you go up 2 scores, you manage the game right, it's tough for someone to come back. It really is. So far offensively, he's shown me that, he likes to run. And, he does have some passes if, you do shut down the run, but he's not going to just come out and try to pass every play. And he's basically, because of that, he's kept me out of the defense I would normally like to play. Goal line normal. Like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, if you're playing me, you don't want to come out in bunch and trips and all that and just run the meta. No, you want to do something like this. And this is the type of stuff that just drives me absolutely crazy because I play this like once in a blue moon and then it just catches me off guard and I just start raging. Also, it's just so frustrating because like I'm trying to have a fun time. I'm not trying to deal with goal line up and down the field. Like, what is this? Is this the 1920s? I don't know. But let's play some ball, man. Let's play some ball. All right, now we got bunch. So I'm guessing at this point he realizes he doesn't have all the time in the world. He needs to start, moving the ball through the air. So you see this motion, and I immediately think he's going back over the middle field on a slant or a drag, which exactly he is, and he's not even open at all. But somehow he just throws it anyway. This is the stuff that drives me crazy with these guys is like the people that want to run the ball every play and then go to bunch. Half the time when they go to bunch, they're just completely blind. They don't look when they throw the ball, but somehow it works for them. I don't know. You guys can tell me, but again, pretty much nothing is open. I don't know where you're throwing there. It looks like you're probably throwing it into triple coverage. Hey, why not? Oh well, but the game allows him to get sacked instead of throwing a pick, maybe even a pick 6, and now we're on 3rd and 21. So now we're right back in the single back wing tight. I think this time he's in wing tight U, and I'm just thinking to myself, I really don't want to give up a field goal here, but also I don't want to get too aggressive and like somehow do something crazy and let him get a first down. I'm thinking like I'm gonna try to use or rush him. That's exactly what I do. And, we're able to now hopefully get the ball back. Unless something wild happens here, maybe we can make a play. Maybe we can go up a little bit more. We'll have to see. But, yeah, so anytime someone's passing under center, that's why passing under center is so hard this year. All you got to do is just use or rush them. And under center doesn't pick it up that good. Now, obviously, you can't do that every play, but just the threat of the user rush when they're under center is enough a lot of times to make someone not even try to pass the ball under center, right? All right, so 28 seconds to go here. Maybe we could get something out of it. We've moved the ball pretty easily on offense so far. Last thing I want to do though is do something crazy. We'll see. So I'm gonna try to hit this corner out right here. I snapped the ball a little late, and I threw it late, and I just threw a pick six. Hey, I don't know what it is. Apparently that's just my go-to move when I'm dominating an opponent. I just like to let them back in the game. Maybe I do it for the YouTube videos. I don't know. Maybe it's just a ploy. Am I doing it to make the games closer, or am I really just that big of an idiot? I don't know. I don't know. But either way, we went from being up a possession at halftime and getting ball to now we're most likely going to be down at halftime. I guess if anything, though, it makes for a more interesting game. Well, that was just brutal, though. Absolutely brutal. Didn't even hike the ball at the wrong point, or at the right point. Threw the ball late. I don't even, like I said, I don't know how to explain that one. Can't really. That's what they would call point shaving if this was an NFL game right there. But yeah, so at this point though, I'm not gonna lie. Like it would be nice to get 3 points out of that or out of this just after seeing what just happened. And now that was just his player made an amazing play. I truly was trying to get a field goal, and I thought that was wide open, but apparently because Dion just got the pick six, he's in the zone now, and now he just wants to turn into Superman and make unbelievable plays. So that sucked because like that was definitely open, and that definitely if I complete that I'm probably getting 3, and now now we're just going in half down. So. It is what it is. We're going to have to fight now. Definitely made the game a lot more interesting because before, hey, get my points, get some more points after half, probably on cruise control. Now I'm in a battle. And, the way this guy plays on offense, you guys can see, he's very unconventional. And, he's going to take his time because he'll be running the ball. He's not just going to pass every down. So, I can't make any more stupid mistakes. Otherwise, he might just, slow this game down and I might be in trouble. I already am in trouble, to be quite honest. But this is weekend league for you, man. You playing someone you're a better player than. One thing happens, and next thing you know, it's an absolute hell game out of nowhere. So, all right. So this time he took away my flat. I had to throw the in route late, and dude, Dion is just going crazy right now. Dion is going absolutely ham. I mean, he's just jumping out, making plays everywhere. I just need to get him out of his zone, man. This is. This is not good for business. So let me just go ahead and run the ball. Let me calm this game down a bit. I don't know what is going on right now, but we gotta calm down. Because Dion, he just went crazy before halftime. He changed the game with those 2 interceptions. Absolutely crazy turn of events. So. Again, like I said, I'm just trying at this point calm this game down. Because obviously at this point I am absolutely furious at that last pick more than anything. Because you can say what you want about the first one, that last one was crazy. So there I actually had a touchdown. I was just not patient enough. If you guys noticed, right when I was starting to throw the ball to the tight end, the safety was coming off of my streak to Moss. Moss was about to have a touchdown, but I just checked that down. I guess I probably just had the pass rush just in my mind and didn't want to risk a sack, so I just got rid of the ball. Now here I have my crossing route to Moss. I honestly just have a lot. Every time I pass the ball, I feel like I got dots everywhere. And he's still playing a lot. He's playing majority zone. He's been a lot of cover 3. He has mixed in some other zones. He's mixed in man, but mostly cover 3. And when you see someone change their coverage up so much, that lets you know they're not comfortable defending you. But anyway, so, all that said, and we're back up 4 points, or about to be 4. So, really though, I don't know what's about to happen. For all I know, he could come right back out in goal line and this guy's playing like a virgin on offense. I hate playing people who do this stuff. Goal line, the first play of the drive, Like, come on, man. Please, please, please. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I'm just trying to play Madden and like, record a video for the YouTube. Like, I don't need this in my life right now. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, at least it's not goal line, but it is single back wing tight. Again, it's either that or goal line. Maybe bunch if he absolutely has to pass the ball. Gotta love this version stuff though. I mean, this is not as bad as goal line. Let me calm down for a second. I won't say single back wing tight is version, but I mean goal line. Come on, like who does that? But this one I do feel better against because I either know he's running stretch or some sort of crossing route. And jeez, I was actually in match coverage there. And Vernon Davis, he's just too fast for the people that were checking him. He just lobbed it up over the top. Was covered very well, but he's just too fast, man. That 98 speed, it's just too much. Unless my DBs are 99 speed, and I guess whoever was matched on him didn't have 99 speed. But hey, one thing I'll tell you though is if you're gonna run the ball, you better not run that run again because you're gonna get cracked. I'm thinking he's probably gonna go to a play action here again, or whether it's play action or not, I think he's gonna pass. So I'm looking for these little tight end like posts and crossers. There's really nothing open, but of course, like. Oh, man. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I have my whole team in coverage, and he's just got some guy just on a broken route just sitting in the end zone for several seconds, and my guys are like, hey, do you want to cover him? Do you want to cover him? I guess not. I guess nobody does. We'll just sit there and watch. Just sit there and watch, and nothing's going to happen, and he's just going to, get lucky, and, I mean... Why me? Okay. So, right back where we started at the half, down 3, I got ball. Got to make something shake here. Got to get another touchdown because clearly, like, as you guys can see, I am not comfortable on defense right now. I'm just not. Like, you guys see my videos where I'm playing the meta, the bunch, the trips, whatever. Dudes are lucky to move the ball at any rate. First downs even. You could got this guy coming out here running this random stuff and, like, I can barely get a stop. This is goal line, wing tight Z. Like, who does this? I don't know. But all I know is I almost got screwed again there. I did have a throw out of sack animation. Luckily, that wasn't a pick. Thankfully, he still got some decent life on the ball now. My corner route is so open. Can we swerve? Ooh, I was trying to stay in bounds there. That could have been a touchdown. Looks like he actually played cover 2, but with his zone drops up, on the line of scrimmage almost. Now that's interesting. Normally when you see people in cover 2 with zone drops, they have them really deep. So I guess I have been hitting him in the flat a decent amount this game. That's the thing about the flats. You do it once too many times. I mean, even the most stubborn players are gonna have to start respecting it. Got a low ball post. Like man coverage is so easy to beat when you have matchup nightmare on your tight end. I mean, you can almost throw anything to your tight end and they don't guard it. That's why I have matchup nightmares, literally for man coverage. It truly does make man coverage so easy to beat. If you, just run a post, a crosser, almost anything, it's gonna beat it every time, especially when you low ball. Anyways, now he's on. He actually came off my tight end corner route, so I actually had a touchdown there. I did not expect him to come off that route. Good user by him though. What he saw was the dig coming back over the middle of the field, and so he came off the corner route, and like really I didn't think he would do that, but I guess he timed it perfectly. By the time I saw he did that, I was already about to throw the ball away, so I couldn't let it fly. Good play by him. This is huge though. I cannot settle. I feel like I can't settle for 3 here. I mean, if I have to. Absolutely have to, I guess I will, but like I really don't want to because like I said, I've been struggling on defense, and if he can beat me off 3, that's not a good spot to be in. Ooh. He's trying to bait me between that out and that in. So now he's playing man and he's sitting on that safety. So at the 12, this is coming down to it right now because I really am in a situation where, 1 yard is going to give me a first down, but then I'm going to start to get into the spot again where it's going to be a lot harder to throw the ball, and if he can play some good run D, I might be in trouble. So this is exactly what I mean. First and goal from the 9. Not exactly the easiest place to run the ball in from, but also against someone who has decent defense, very difficult to dot them at this point. So, what do you do? That's the $1,000,000 question. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put my ball carrier back on balance. I'm going to see if I can't hit him with some runs. And depending upon what happens on this first down, it's going to determine everything. If I get some good yardage, I can probably stick with the run. If I don't get anything, I'm going to be in trouble, and I'm going to have to look to pass. And, he just absolutely blew that up with his user great run defense. Yeah, this is a bad spot. I got absolutely nothing there, so now I'm definitely not comfortable just running the ball every play. Unless, maybe I could try another run here, but still probably not. This is a tough spot. So here, he played really good defense. Yes, I could have tried to highball maybe the corner or the post, but, still wasn't anything blatantly yeah, I missed it. Good defense. And now, I'm on 3rd and goal in the 14. A really bad spot. I'm almost in my mind already man, we're going to have to get ready to play some defense because I'm probably not going to get this. If someone allows you to get this, they are probably a pretty bad player. So let's see. I'm just going to try to make something happen here. And there was nothing, so I just tried to take off, see if I could make anything crazy happen, but I didn't, so whatever. The only good part about that is at least I forced him to take a timeout, so now, he's a little bit pressed for time, so hopefully I don't get the goal line experience. Maybe even he just comes out and just starts trying to pass out of nowhere all crazy, and that's obviously not, it's not really his game. From what I've seen so far, maybe he makes a mistake and I could get a field goal, walk it off, before overtime. But I don't know. We have to see. Whew, this is a tough one. This is another situation defensively where you're kind of in a pickle because you're almost on one hand, you're I'd love to get aggressive here, maybe blitz him first down and, make it so he has no more timeouts or basically send it to overtime. But then also you're well, if I get too aggressive and I give up 20 or so yards, at that point, he's in prime position to get a field goal. So it's a fine line here. And generally, when I'm in this situation, I try to be a little bit more conservative about it. I don't try to go crazy. I try to, make sure I take away the sidelines, just as you see here. And you just make them, work. And, that's not terrible. It wasn't that big of a play, but still. Now he has no timeouts. At least we kept him in bounds. But still, I would just love for just one time my defender to play a slant. And so, okay. The situation now is he has no timeouts. So what I can do here is one of two things. My best option is now that was great for me because he has no timeouts and I at least still have him in a situation where since I do have a timeout and this is not it's not where he can just feel comfortable just running the ball, maybe losing another 3-4 yards and kicking an ice field goal. Now, he's probably going to have to get back in shotgun. So what I can do here is I'm going to just press and try to blitz him. And, honestly, I was trying to sack him out of field goal range. But that wasn't the worst thing in the world because he was either going to take a sack and basically be out of field goal range or he was throwing a streak. And, he had enough separation to where he got a touchdown. So, I was hoping to get the sack there and just make it so he probably wasn't going to be able to kick the field goal anymore. But I guess if that didn't happen, that was the next best thing because at least now, I get the ball. Before, when he was on the 34, it was looking like I probably wasn't going to get the ball back. But because I forced the action there and we got aggressive now, at least I do have one timeout and 20-something seconds. Now, this is going to be tough. I think it looks like he might be in cover 2 here. And I actually have a cover 2 beater. I've not run all game. I've hardly ever used it. But we're in a situation now where we have got to use it. And looks like I did catch him in cover 2. And Moss. Come on, Moss. Come on. Oh, no. He was actually in cover 3. That did not look like cover 3. He must have made some adjustments because that definitely, I've seen the safeties both spreading out. Anyways, I mean, yeah, we caught it, but geez, man, like, I thought that was going to be a touchdown. I needed Kirk to lead that like 1 or 2 yards more upfield. That was 6. That had to be it. So I had to take my last time out, so that's rough. Moss does have double me activated, though. I'm going to try to streak Moss, and if he's single coverage, I'm going to him. And he is. We got to get this. No, I guess not. Whoa, man. Like, I thought that had to been it, man. What's up, double me? Like, it's not going to work, I guess. Whatever. So, now I got probably 2 to 3 more plays at the most. 3, I would say. But nothing can be in bounds, man. Jeez, I thought that was it, too, because I made him bite on the corner route with his user. This might... No, okay. We're just going to have to get out of bounds here. I thought I might have the crosser, but he did go guard it himself. So, you know, I'll take that because at least now, like, 20 yards. Like, I feel like 2 plays for 20 yards. You know, I feel like I have a shot here. See what we can do. Looks like he's a man. Looks like he's a man. I mean, you gotta be smart here. You gotta know that there's no way you can get tackled in bounds, and like here, there's nothing there, so we're throwing that away, and we got one more play. One more play to be great. Let's see what we can do here. So because when I flipped it just now, okay, I think he's a man because when I flipped it, his corners went to the opposite side. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try double crossers, and with the motion post, and I feel like one of them's gotta be open. And we dot him. Let's go. Now, do we go for 2 here? I'm actually tempted because I do not like playing against this guy's offense. And I feel like my offense, I feel good about 2. But I'm not going to do it. I don't want to end the game like this by not getting a 2-point conversion. So we're just going to go for it. Or go for the extra point. But anyways, on that last play, I mean, I noticed he was probably in cover 2 man. And I was thinking to myself, well, if he's in cover 2 man, he can only guard 1 crosser with his user. And that's exactly what happened. And you all saw again the matchup. The matchup nightmare cooked. Absolutely cooked. So, he is ball first. Man, that's not what I wanted. But the matchup nightmare went crazy right there. It got so much separation off his defender. Like I tell you guys, that ability is so clutch for me. I don't know. Like, if I don't have it on that play, I probably don't get that much separation, and it might be a close pass. But, I mean, that was just a gimme. That was huge. So, whew. Oh, man. And I see gun bunch offset. I'm just like, thank you. Thank you. Like, I am so happy right now. I just did not want to see goal line, man. So he actually has Jimmy G. He has him activated. Let's see. Can we walk it off? Walk it off? Let's go, man. See, I told you. I just wanted him getting a shotgun, man. What a game, man. From thinking you're going to lose to getting a pick 6 first play of overtime for the game. I mean, if I'm him, I got to be so heated. I was going to be absolutely furious myself if I lost that game after the way, I went into halftime. I was going to feel pretty dumb. So anyways, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that game. That was an instant classic. I'll catch y'all later. It's Duke. I'm out of here.